Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, as you're tuning in for tonight's old GNAC rivalry between the Lexington Minute Maid and the home team, the Kearney High Lady Bearcats. Hello, everyone. I'm Kane Rapp, joined alongside Mitchell Brandt here in the studio today. And, well, it is kind of an interesting fact, as you might notice, it's a doubleheader tonight as the boys and girls varsity teams will take action here in Kearney. Due to hack rules, they play separate. But tonight we'll see both teams. I believe the only time this year you'll see both teams. But it should be a fun one as it's also senior night here in Kearney.
Yes.
So, PA announcer Ford Clark is announcing the starting lineup. So let's meet tonight's starting lineups. First, my friend Mitchell here will give you the starting lineups for the Minute Maid of Lexington.
For Lexington, in goal, 0, Alyssa Winter. In mid, number 1, Abelinda Allen. Number 7, Valera Perez. Number 9, Claire Fagot. Number 11, Sadiel Prado. Number 18, Marlene Vargas. Number 18, Brince Garcia. Number 26, Jeanette Ortiz. Number 25, Venus Sanchez. 30, Catherine Orzoco. And 45, Arlie Ortiz.
Those are your tonight's starting lineups for the Minute Maid. And now let's meet tonight's starting lineups for the home team, the 3-3 Kearney High School Lady Bearcats. We have the sophomore number 4, Esmeralda Castro Torres. The junior number 5, that's Kirsten Garner. The senior number 7, Jillian Moomey. The freshman number 18, Harley Straka. The senior number 11, Abri Vincura. We got the senior number 19, Beta Husuni. The senior number 20, Aurora Athey. The senior number 21, Marissa Chamberlain. The senior number 22, Taylor Slaymaker. And the senior number 23, Sarah Sparvey. And in goal tonight for the Lady Bearcats, wearing the number 0 jersey, the senior number 0, Olivia Shade. Head coach is Laren Rowe. Those are your starting lineups for both teams. And, well, Mitchell, while we got some time here, let's kind of set the game here. Both teams, Lexington 3-2, and Kearney 3-3. What's kind of some key moments we're going to want to see tonight?
So in the last game for the Bearcats, they're coming off a 1-0 loss to Columbus, where they had the ball on the offensive almost the entire game. Now, they just could not. They had plenty of shots. They could just not get one to fall. And unfortunately, when they came back, Columbus had a throw in here where they were able to score off the throw in, and that in the later ends of the second half, I think was less than 15 minutes left. So they've got just something like that. I mean, yes, you're going to have goals happen, but you got to be able to get goals of your own. So when you can't get something like that, you have to be able to at least protect against those last minute throw-ins when you're on the offensive almost the entire game and they're barely in your half.
So it's a special day in Kearney as both teams are here. Lexington wearing their white tops, black shorts with black lettering. Kearney, blue tops, blue shorts, and I kind of digging the socks, pink socks, for this senior day in Kearney. So it looks like we're ready to play some soccer here in Kearney. 3-3, Kearney taking on 3-2 Lexington. Game 1 of a doubleheader. So following the game, we'll have a senior introduction for our seniors, and then we'll have the boys game coming up in this old GNAC rivalry. But it's a beautiful day for soccer today.
Sure is. Little bit of wind, but other than that, nothing too bad.
Best part in the wind is just kind of seeing how you're going to want to see the ball when they go in the air. But that's how we're going to play here. Lexington's going to win it, but they're going to kick it here to this near side. Kearney's going to chase it down and gets around, kept in bounds there by the Bearcats. But Lexington comes away, but Kearney picks it up here on the near side as it's Garner with it there. One-on-one sends it, but it's going to be off a Minute Maid, but that's going to be out of bounds, and it's going to be first corner kick of the game here for the Bearcats. So Kearney will get their first strike here on the corner kick. It's going to be number 11. That's Aubrey Vincura, the senior here for the Bearcats. Vincura is going to send this one over. It's going to be low. Kearney's going to get it, and it's going to go backdoor, and it's in the air. Lexington one-on-one. They're going to kick this just above the net and went through the uprights. And if we're playing football, that's 3 points, but it's a different sport.
Fortunately, we are not. The Lexington Minutemen are coming off of a 5-0 loss against North Platte. So they're hoping to rebound after a loss like that. They're coming in at 3-2.
So the play out of bounds there by Kearney. So it's going to be Lexington ball as Alyssa Winter, the goalkeeper, but she ain't going to do it. Kick it away, and here comes that, and it's going to be headed there by Kearney. Gets it away. Here comes Kearney attacking around the 10-yard line, one-on-one there. And then Winters is just going to scoop this one up here for the Minute Maid. She's just going to toss this one downfield, and the wind's going to catch that one, but it's going to go off the head of a Bearcat, and it's going to be Minute Maid ball here on the throw-in. As it looks like throwing in is going to be Lexington's 26, Jeanette Ortiz. Nice job there. And here comes Lexington. They're going to cross midfield here. They're going to attack one-on-one, and that is with the ball. They're going to pass it off here. Lexington attacking on this near side. It's Perez, one-on-one, makes a move. Inside, they have a chance. Lexington puts up a shot and kept right in there into the hands of Olivia Shade.
Lexington's coming in averaging 1.2 goals a game, and which if they can get their offense going would be a good thing to boost that stat a little bit for them.
0-0 the score, 37-55 here in the first half of this contest. Lexington attacking on that far side, but Kearney gets it. It's at the midfield area. Get the play reset up here. They're going to just send it across midfield, just off the foot there. So just passing around here is going to be Lexington. They're going to go off the foot, and I'm going to say it's going to go off the foot of a Bearcat. Sanchez is going to throw in here for the Minute Maid. Lexington with the inbound. They're going to attack here, but Kearney steals it away here. One-on-one, but Lexington comes away with it. Orozco has it here at the 45 on the Kearney territory, but she's just going to try to get around here, and let's get the play reset up for the Minute Maid. Sends it across, and off the foot there, here comes Lexington trying to attack, but Kearney's going to clear this one across midfield. It's going to be off the knee of Ortiz there, or I believe a whistle called on the play.
I believe they're going to call the foul back where they were going for the ball and ended up taking down the Bearcat with them.
So it's going to be Lady Bearcat ball here. It's going to be kicked there by the Bearcats. Vincura has it, kicks it over here to Kirsten Garner on the near sideline, right by the Lexington bench at the 20-yard line. Ooh, nice little move there to get behind. She's going to try to attack, but guarded there. Kearney picks it up there, one-on-one. Kearney trying to get around, and they have a chance. It's going to be passed inside, but the Minute Maid are there to clear it, and Lexington attacking that far side. But Kearney gets a foot on it. And Kearney's now going to attack that side. We're going to see they're going to send this one over, and it's going to be defended there, and Winters is going to come away with the soccer ball. So Winters just going to throw it downfield there to Lexington as Garcia has it here for the Minute Maid. Ben Kearney comes away with it. Gets set. They're going to pass it over here to Garner. Kirsten Garner saves it kept it alive there from going out of bounds. Slaymaker has it here for the Bearcats. Sends it over to the middle. But over there was Orozco with the ball. But Aubrey Vincura puts it. Ooh, nice job there by Lexington to block. And this one's going to be a battle to the sideline. And it's going to go kept alive, out of bounds. Corner kick for the Bearcats. So our first substitution of the game comes for the Bearcats, the sophomore number 9. That's Madison Province. As it looks like she subs in this ball game for Sarah Sparvier.
Aubrey Vancura to take the corner for the Bearcats.
Sends this one over. It's in the air. Try to get the header, but Lexington's there on it one-on-one. And the Minute Maid are going to clear this one out. Nice job there by the Minute Maid defense to be aware of the play. So they're battling one-on-one, and Lexington trying to clear it, but Kearney's doing everything in their power to keep it alive. It's a one-on-one between, and Lexington there gets it, but Kearney's there, and it's going to be passed up there, and Lexington's going to attack on that far side. So one-on-one with the Minute Maid. It's Abby Allen. She'll send it across, but there's a Bearcat defender there for it. Go here to Aubrey Vincura. One-on-one. Here she breaks free. Kicks it over here. Oh, nice defense there by Perez, though. But Kearney regains it there. It's Torres. Torres just sends this one over to the goalkeeper, and Winters is going to let this go out, and it's going to be a goal kick here for the Minute Maid.
Bearcats are able to use the north wind coming with them in the first half, so Bearcats going to be looking to go on the offensive for as much of this first half as they can while they have the strong wind.
initially there to Abby Allen, but she got a foot on, but it's going to go out of bounds, so it's going to be Bearcat balls they're going to throw in there. Allen gets a foot on it again, and one-on-one there as Lexington makes a move. Allen now has it here for the Minute Maid. One-on-one there with the Bearcats, but they're going to stay off the foot of Jillian Mooney, so it's going to be Minute Maid ball. Ortiz is just going to inbound it here for the Minute Maid. Goes to Abby Allen. They're going to send this one across field, but a Bearcat got a body on that one. Nice little header there. Kearney gets it. It's, I believe, Kirsten Garner one-on-one. She's going to go to the right. She's going to put up a shot attempt, and it's going to just be wide right of the net, so it's going to be a goal kick here for the Minute Maid.
Bearcats having strong offensive set here, which is what they're wanting, trying to get as many shots as they can on net. The more shots you get, if you can get that narrowed in so you're not missing wide right, one of them is bound to fall for you.
Vargas is going to kick it away here for the Minute Maid, but headed there by the Bearcats. It's in the zone, and the Vargas gets a foot on it, but it's going to go out of bounds, and it's going to be a Bearcat throw-in. As Province throws in here for the Bearcats. Ooh, nice move there by Kearney, one-on-one. Tries to get the foot set, puts up a shot. Nice block there by the Minute Maid, though. And they're going to clear this one away. It was Slaymaker there, but here comes the Minute Maid attacking. That's Perez. Oh, Perez comes away with it here for the Minute Maid. One-on-one there for Lexington, but kicked out of bounds there by Vincura, so it's going to stay right here with the Minute Maid, as it looks like doing the inbounding is going to be Venus Sanchez. Nice play there, but Kearney steals it away here. Taylor Slaymaker, little one-on-one, kicked away there by the Minute Maid on the near side, and you can tell right there the wind if you saw the movement of that ball.
Ball kind of just stops on you there. It could be part of the reason. I guess we don't know. Haven't seen Lexington's goalkeeper with the wind, so we'll have to see later on if she elects to start kicking it rather than throwing. But it could be part of the wind that she's just throwing the ball out.
Kirsten Garner receives the pass here on the near side, but it's going to go in between the legs, and it's going to go roll out of play here, so it's going to be a turn in favor of the Minute Maid. And we'll see Sanchez going to do the throw-in duties here for the Minute Maid. Throws it in about the 25-yard line, but the Bearcats get a header on it. Kicked away there by Garcia. But Kearney comes away with it. Kearney one-on-one. Nice pass here to the middle. And I believe it's Slaymaker. They're going to drop it back here to Province. Kearney regains it there about the 28, but some defense. Nice defense there by Prado. But she's going to clear it up here, and Lexington's going to attack, and they're going to just send this one back to the goalkeeper and just boot it away here with the wind at your back. Over the head, and Kirsten Garner gets it with the bouncing ball, and it's going to go out of bounds at about the 25, 25, so it's going to be Sanchez throwing. Nice job there by Kearney to get the ball. They're going to attack here. They're going to attack the near sideline. Ooh, nice play there by Kirsten Garner. She's about the 15, sends it inside. One-on-one, makes a move as Kearney, but nice defense there by the Minute Maid, but tries to clear it. Gets a chance, and it's going to be a corner kick here for the Bearcats. And I believe it was Marlene Vargas who kicked that one out of play.
It'll be Vancouver again to kick the corner for the Bearcats as they're hoping to get something on net here.
So Vancouver sends this one across. It's in the air. Kearney gets a header, and it's just wide left. Good attempt there, but just wide left in the net. And it looks like we got our first substitutions here for the Minute Maid. Ariana Cabrera subs in this game. Kimberly Brazara. And number 44, Jessica Ramirez, all subbing in for this ball game. First subs for the Minute Maid today. Exactly 30 minutes left here in the first half. Game one of this doubleheader. Following this game, we'll have a senior presentation as it's senior night, and then we'll have the boys' action. Kearney receives it almost past to Kirsten Garner. She's going to chase this one down, but it's going to go just out of bounds.
Be throw-in for the Minutemen.
And that's exactly what they're going to do, a throw-in here for the Minute Maid right next to the corner kick flag. I guess just a couple feet in front of hand. So Sanchez is going to throw it in here. The Minute Maid are going to send this one up here. They receive it about the 45, but Kearney gets a foot on it, but it's going to be kicked out of bounds there by Kearney's number 19, Hosini. So it's going to be inbounded here by Sanchez for the Minute Maid. And here we resume as Prater received that. She's going to send it up, but Kearney's going to get it. Hosini attacks it, but Lexington comes away with it. That's its foot out there, but Kearney steals away. Here comes Vincura. Vincura sends it. Nice job there by the Bearcats. They're going to attack on that side as the initial pass there was to Torres. But Kearney now attacking on the right side. They're going to send this one over, and Alyssa Winters can't pick away, but she comes away with that one. Nice save there by Alyssa Winters. Kind of pooches it down there, kind of with the wind playing. It's going to stay, but Ortiz gets a foot on that one for the Minute Maid, but Kearney comes away with it. Ooh, nice job there by Ortiz, and she's going to attack it here using her speed, but Kearney comes away with it. She's going to boot this one down. Nice header there. Kirsten Garner tries to attack, and she comes away with it. It's Kirsten Garner, and Winters puts up the left-handed shot, and it's off the post.
Oh, and Straka cannot complete that off that last touch there. Just right.
And Straka got the initial post, but I think it was the way her angle foot was. Just couldn't pooch it in. And a sigh of relief there from the Minute Maid, but a great effort there by Kearney.
We've seen it as this game's been starting here. Some great hustle by Kirsten Garner here as we're getting started off with this game.
Delaney Junker and Carson Worley subbing in this ball game here for the Lady Bearcats. Still tied at 0 with 27:43 and counting here in the first half. We're glad to have you here for this one. And it was to Providence, and it's going to roll out of bounds, so it's going to be Minute Maid ball. And Sanchez is going to do the inbounding duties here. Prater receives the inbound pass, and Lexington tries to get set up here. Ooh, just too far of Sanchez to her left, so Kearney's going to have a prime throw in here. Providence throws it in. Kearney attacks. One-on-one, gets a foot on that. Prado gets a foot. They're going to attack it, but nice defense there by the Minute Maid. Vincura has it. Kirsten Garner. They're going to put up a shot attempt, and it's going to be right at the net with the shot attempt was Harley Straka.
Bearcats having a whole lot of shot attempts, which is what still going strong with their shots here is what they're wanting here in the first half. Hopefully they're going to get one of these to fall before we're getting too far. We got 26:48 left in the half. We'd like to thank our sponsor First National Bank of Omaha, as we continue with the goal kick here.
So it's inbounded there, or it's kicked in there, I should say. But Kearney's going to attack it here at about the 30-yard line of the Lexington Minute Maid side of the field. Gets the play set up. We'll send it back here to Slaymaker. As Chamberlain receives, they're going to kick there. Nice job, a little one-touch, but it's one-on-one there. But number 14 of Lexington, Ariana Cabrera comes with it, but it's going to roll out of bounds, and it's going to be Bearcat ball. So Maddie Province is going to inbound it here. Nice header there by Kearney. Kirsten Garner gets it one-on-one with the Minute Maid defense. She gets around. Nice defense. And the Minute Maid, it's kept in there and cleared away there by the Minute Maid to about the 15. But great defense there by the Minute Maids. Kearney puts up a shot, and Winters with the nice catch. So 0-0 still tie game. Kearney attacks on that side. It's one-on-one. Vincura gets a foot on there, but the Minute Maid are there for it. Headed there. Fagot tries to get it. She's going to pass that side, and it's going to be off the foot, but Kearney comes away with it. As it's going to be a race there on that far sideline, and it's going to go out of bounds.
We're going to say corner for the Bearcats.
So Kearney early on in this game been getting a good amount of opportunities from the corner, and they'll have another chance here as Vincura is going to go kick it away here for Kearney. So Aubrey Vincura is going to kick it away here. Kirsten Garner attacking that net there. But Arlie Ortiz is one-on-one on her. She's going to send it in the air. It's going to be whistled.
Maybe hands as it's hitting the arm of someone down low there from the Bearcats.
So it's going to be the Minute Maid ball here as they'll just going to get basically your traditional goal kick. As it looks like Vargas is going to kick this away here. That's a nice job there. Ortiz is going to boost this one down there. One-on-one there. Slaymaker and Ortiz. Nice job there, Ortiz. She's going to come away with it, and she's going to use her speed. Correction, that's Garcia with the ball, my correction. And they're going to attack there. Just too much of a wide pass there, but nice job there by Lexington's 26, Jeanette Ortiz. And it's one-on-one. Torres gets a foot, but out of bounds, and it's going to stay with the Minute Maid as we got a couple substitutions in this game. Brayeth Munoz and number 22, Arlen Munoz. I apologize for mispronouncing names. Truly do apologize in advance. Munoz, correction. So they'll sub in here for the Minute Maid. And BD Hosini subs in. And Aurora Athey subbing back into this ball game for Kearney. Nice job there by the Minute Maid. One-on-one. Kearney comes away with the Kirsten Garner. Tries to get it here in the middle. Using her speed with the right foot, she puts up a pass attempt. Kearney just too much, and Winter comes away. But give credit there to number 45, Arlie Ortiz. Nice defense just to keep her woman back. So foot around there. We're gonna be one-on-one there. Munoz has it here for Lexington. It's a one-on-one. Kept it alive, but still attacking that side. She'll pass it back there. And it's going to stay inbounds by Province, but Lexington comes away with it. But nope, Kirsten Garner steals it. Nice slide tackle. Kept it in. Nice job there by Munoz. Taylor Slaymaker has it. Back to Chamberlain. So we'll just pass it around the horn back here. And we'll resume. They'll attack that side as Worley. Pass over the middle there to Athey, but it's going to go out of bounds. Minute Maid ball. As we'll see, Jeanette Ortiz doing the inbounding here. Claire Fagot receives it, but one-on-one there. Lexington tries to get it, and they're going to push it out of bounds, and it's going to go in favor of the Lady Bearcats here with 22 and counting here in the first half. Glad to have you here for this nice, beautiful day besides the wind. There was supposed to be some rain in the air, but as you can tell, it looks like there's some clouds, but I don't think we'll get it.
Yeah, they took away the lightning out of the forecast for us, so we should be able to get all these games played today.
Can't ask for a better day for soccer.
Can't really.
So inbounding there is the Bearcats as Ortiz gets it, but Kearney comes away with it. Here comes Kearney attacking on the side. Maddie Province is going to receive it about the 8-yard line. She'll take it all the way to the end of the end zone, passes it, and Lexington's there for it. Beautiful defense by the Minute Maid. But Kirsten Garner has it. Sends it over. Nice job there by the Bearcats to receive that one. Puts up a shot. Nice block, and it's going to be out of bounds. Corner kick for the Lady Bearcats.
We've seen the Bearcats come close with a couple of these today, so they're really hoping to see if they can get one of these in goal here.
Jillian Moomey is gonna take the corner kick duties here for the Lady Bearcats. Kirsten Garner guarded heavily in front of the net there by Arlie Ortiz. Sends this one over. It's going to be in the air off the foot, and it's going to be just wide right of the net, and it's going to be a goal kick here for the Minute Maid. And Aubrey Ventura is going to sub back in this game, as I believe she is going to check in here for number 16, Delaney Junker. Still tied at 0 with 20:40 on the clock. Vargas is going to kick it off, but Kearney gets a header on, and they're going to attack that side.
Straka takes it down on the corner.
Nice one-on-one there. They're going to send it back. Kearney receives it about the 15. And it's Chamberlain. Boom, makes a nice move, and it's going to be cleared away there by the Minute Maid. But like we mentioned, the wind there kind of just caught that one and dropped it straight down.
Almost reversing the trajectory of the ball there.
Garcia sends it up there, and it's going to be cleared away by the Bearcats. And Kirsten Garner receives it here on the near side. Kept it in, and nope, they're going to say she was out of bounds for it. And another mass substitution here for the Minute Maid. Abby Allen subs in. Catherine Orozco. And number 7, Valier Perez. Again, we apologize if we mispronounce names. But we're glad to have you here. It's been a good game so far, 0-0.
Mm-hmm. Lexington's defense has been able to stay strong.
Ooh, just kind of a high pooch kick there. The wind's going to get in. Winner's just going to pick it up for an easy save. And Abby Allen receives that one, but Kearney comes away. They attack. Nice play there. They're going to pull in the middle, but Kirsten Garner passes it back here to, I believe that is Straka. Ventura follows it. It's in the air, one-on-one, but it's going to be cleared away there by Minoz. But Kearney comes away with it. Abby Allen gets the hand on it. Kearney's going to attack on that side. Here comes the Bearcats. Try to send it across, and then that's exactly what's going to happen. Ventura has it here about the 25, makes a move to her right, puts up a shot right of the net.
Bearcats seeming to favor that right side of the net a little bit.
18:44 and counting here in the first half. Glad to have your Canner at Mitchell Brandt on the call. Game 2 will reverse roles. You'll be hearing Mitchell be doing the play-by-play, and it should be a fun Lexington boys team to watch.
It should be.
They're going to pooch this one. Nice little header there by Kearney. And Garcia gets it. Nice attack there. They're going to send it over to Fago. Ooh. Pressure defense, and I believe they're going to call that one on the Bearcats. And I believe it was Slaymaker on that one. And it is. So it's a one-on-one here in this one. 18 minutes going. Fago sends it down. Lexington guys have a nice defense there by Kearney, and they're going to call the trip there. So it's going to be Kearney ball there. As Chamberlain's going to kick it away, or correction, Slaymaker's going to kick it away here. Kearney attacking. But the Bearcats are there, but Lexington comes away with it. They try to go to Abiel on that side, and she one-on-one, and it's going to be kept in there by Kearney. Nice little move there. Nice play there. Kearney, new little spin move by Straka. Puts it nice past Kirsten Garner. She's got help. Sends it. Garner puts up a shot. Ooh, right in the hands of Winter, though. The right place at the right time. Nice save there by Alyssa Winter, the senior goalkeeper here for the Minute Maid. It's a little. Maddie Province tried to throw it in too soon, but doesn't. So we're going to do it here. As it's going to be Carson Worley inbound to get. Nice job there. Kirsten Garner sends it. Header out of bounds. Goal kick for the Minute Maid. So it's going to be goal kick their way. It's going to be Vargas. Or Jeanette Ortiz sends it away. Nice job there by Kearney. Goes one-on-one. Ventura puts up a shot left of the net. And we've been early on, Mitchell. We've seen Kearney's getting these shots, but you know it's one of those they're not getting their foot planted kick. They got to kind of kick it on the bounce.
Yeah, you're just hoping kind of as this game's going that you're hopefully going to get a couple shots to be on net and going to be because they've had a couple on net, although they've been kind of towards Winters here though. So they're kind of hoping that as this game goes on here, they can get something towards the corners of the net here. Hopefully they can get one off this free kick by Vancouver.
Sends it, and it's through the upright. And again, we'd be at 6 points now if we're playing 3 points to field goal. But fortunately, in this sport, it doesn't. In this version of football, it does not count.
It does not.
Satale Paredo subs in, and number 29, Venus Sanchez, both check back in this ball game here for Lexington. 15:34 and counting here in the first half. Nice header there by Ventura. One-on-one. She comes away with it. It's Ventura. Nice little pass there. Kirsten. Ooh, no. Maddie Province comes away. One-on-one. She's going to send it. Tries to get around. But Lexington was there to receive it. They're going to send us what? But off the foot there. But it's going to be in favor of Lexington. Bounced away. Kept alive. Ooh. Oh, kept in there by Ventura. Nice play. And that's going to be off, I believe, a Bearcats. That should be.
They'll say off Lexington. It did not hit Straka there, and they'll give the corner to the Bearcats.
So it's going to be a corner kick here for Kearney. As we've been saying her name, it's Aubrey Ventura. She will kick it in. So got our sub in this ball game. And Ventura sends it over. Nice job there by Kearney off the foot. And it's in the air. And Lexington gets it out, but Kearney has a chance. And Lexington's going to clear that one. Nice defense there by the Minute Maid. Chamberlain sends it in the air, and Winter just going to let it roll, and the wind caught that one and pushed it all the way out to the track. Lexington's going to kick this one away. One-on-one there. Goes in the middle. Nice job there by Kearney. Here it comes. Kearney gets it. They're attacking that side. They're going to send it across the middle to Kirsten Garner. Gets a body on it. Lexington's there. They're going to put up a shot, and I think that one went wide rather than that, but
Yeah, that was
just or like
far up.
the goalpost. So that field goal, and
No
Kearney
good.
2 for 3 on field goal attempts so far today for the Bearcats. If we're playing football, but just got to have a little fun here for this one. We thank you for both our supporters, our Lexington viewers and Kearney viewers, for tuning in, supporting your schools. It's what we love to hear, love to see. You know, Strive is here to bring that on to you. It's a way to try to get to watch your kids. This is one of the, I believe, the only time Kearney, at home at least, with the hack rules, Kearney's varsity boys and girls, they'll play the same schools but at each other's facilities. One's home and one's away. But it's always nice to get this back in here for this one. I believe this one's going to roll out for the goal kick, as is initially there for Torres for the Bearcats. Kearney 3-3 on the year. The Minute Maid 3-2. Both teams looking to get their 4th win. Kearney at 500, trying to get above 500, and Lexington is still above the 500 mark at the moment. 12:40 and counting here. Nice job there by Lexington. Good defense. They're going to send this one up. One-on-one. Passes it over to Kirsten Garner. Little flick pass there to Province. Back to Garner. Receives about the 24. Sends this one over. Bounce pass. That's going to be in the air off a foot of Lexington. And Province is going to chase it down. And it's going to go.
Let it go out of bounds there for the throw in.
Province, nice little arm. Sends it, but Lexington's defense there. One-on-one. And the Lexington's going to have it. They're going to pass this one up. Nice job there by Kearney, though, as Ventura receives it. But Lexington's there, but off the foot of Ventura. One-on-one. Ooh, nice play there by Garner, but just rolls out, and it's going to be Minute Maid ball.
Garner wanting the touch from Lexington, but not getting it from the official.
So we're going to inbound it here as Kearney receives it. One-on-one there. And here comes Fagot, Claire Fagot for Lexington. Nice pass here to number 7, Valerie Perez, but it's going to go out of bounds. Inbounded there by the Bearcats. Ventura receives the inbound pass. She gets around, nice little move, sends it. It stays in. Straka has it here for Kearney. One-on-one there at about the 15. She's going to cut in. Brings it back to the 20. Nice little pass goes to Garner, but caught Garner off balance. They'll send this one up. Pass it back. Slaymaker has it. It's going to boot this one down, and one-on-one battle, and it's going to roll, and it's going to be a goal kick here for the Minute Maid with 10:58 and counting here in the first half.
As we're getting down, just a little bit under 10 minutes to go, you're going to see the Bearcats try and get a couple more offensive pushes here while they have the wind at their back to hopefully get something in the back of the net.
Kept this one low, and Kearney gets a foot on it. One-on-one, Garner gets it, puts up a shot. It's between the arms of Winter, and it's in the back of the net, and Kirsten Garner strikes first. And the Bearcats are up 1-0 here in the first half. I believe if you watch Winter, she had the right idea on the ball, but I think when
just above it,
and Kirsten Garner strikes first in this contest to make it a 1-0 game in Kearney with 10:31 and counting. So Fagot's going to boot this one away down here. And Kearney's going to get it. Nice job there by the Bearcats. Fagot comes away with it. 10:20 and counting on the clock here. It's going to go out of bounds there. And Kearney's going to inbound it. Kind of the wind kept that one from staying low, and it's kind of high, but it's going to be battled there. Kept in play.
Still in bounds here.
And there we go. And Kearney is going to send this one just under 10 minutes to play here in half one. That one's always got to sting a little bit.
Yeah. Even with the wind making it a little bit chilly down there for the players. Hurt a little bit more there.
Nice little pass there, but Jeanette Ortiz is going to chase it down. Alyssa Winter is going to scoop it up here. And she will just throw it away. A high one there. And it's going to be headed there by Torres of the Bearcats. One-on-one there. And Lexington comes away with it. Prados sends it down, but Kearney receives it. It's Province. Goes over here to the middle to Straka. Straka is going to send it to the far sideline. And Kearney's going to chase this one down. One-on-one there. She makes a move to the left. She's going to send it over right in the foot of Lexington. But Kearney comes away, sends this one high in the air. Header attempt, and it's just left.
Ooh, just left.
Of the net. And a sigh of relief for Lexington as they keep the score just 1-0 here in the first half. So, substitutions for the Minute Maid. Bernice Garcia, Kimberly Barraza, subbing in this contest for the Minute Maid. And Josie Murray subs in here for the Bearcats. One-on-one there, nice job there. Kearney gets it, Straka, and Prado comes away, but still there. Kearney picks this one up. Nice little move there. Straka makes a move, gets pushed, and it's going to be a foul. And
big hit there.
So Kearney's going to get the free kick here. And I guess it just missed the box, so it won't be inside.
Yeah, it'll be right outside that box.
So Kearney,
just unfortunate for us.
Prime opportunity, wind at the back. 8 minutes here for Kearney to try to make this a 2-0 lead, 1-0 after the Kirsten Garner goal. So Kearney's going to kick it away here. I believe it's Taylor Slaymaker going to kick it here, and it is. The play is on the way, Slaymaker, and it's in the arms of Alyssa Winter. Nice grab there by Winter. A high boot here.
With that wind, it's kind of hard to go horizontal, going vertical for a whole bunch of that.
Nice job there by Ortiz to get the header there. And one-on-one there. Jeanette Ortiz battling there with Straka, but Straka gets around her. Nice little move play. One-on-one again. Sends it over the middle to Torres. Torres puts up a shot, and it's in. Blocked there by Winter. Another good save there by Alyssa Winter, the senior for the Minute Maid.
Bearcats are getting some good shots, forcing the goalkeeper to move to the corners a little bit. Start getting her to jump around a little bit once you start getting more shots on later in the game.
So Marissa Chamberlain has it here. Is going to kick it away to Kearney Slaymaker. Chamberlain receives the pass. Let's just kick it back to the goalkeeper, Olivia Shade. 7 minutes and counting. This one's booted in the air. Nice job there by the Minute Maid tack it, but Kearney Slaymaker's there. They're going to attack that side. Kearney kept it in. Kirsten Garner one-on-one, but Jeanette Ortiz comes away here for the Minute Maid, but Kearney gets a foot. Sends it back, and just booted away there by the Bearcats. Arlie Ortiz there is to receive it, though. Sends it down. Oh, nice play there by the Minute Maid, but Kearney just gets around. Here we come, Kearney. Over there to the middle, but kicked away by Ortiz. Nice header there by the Bearcats. And Torres has it here. About the 29th. Pass it over to Kirsten Garner, who scored the first goal of this contest. Kearney has it here. One-on-one, passes it, and it's going to be behind the Bearcat, and it's going to roll out of play. But it's going to be a substitution here as Delaney Junker subs in, and also Bria Munoz subs back in this contest. So 1-0 the score, and Mitchell, I think if you're Kearney, you at least want to get one more, especially with that wind at your back.
Yeah, that wind is, as we've been kind of seeing today, is going to be a real big factor. It's going to be, because even Kearney, I guess we haven't been able to see. We'll have to see if the Kearney's just been the more dominant team here, or if it'll be something the wind's just that big of a factor. Because once you get in the second half, you're going to have to really rely on your defense if the wind's being that big of a factor.
Throws it in the air. Tempted head there, but Kearney comes away with it. It's Province, but it's going to be a little too much power there on Province. Going to roll out of bounds, and Sanchez is going to inbound it here for the Minute Maid. Sends this one over to midfield, but Kearney's there for it. They're going to put this one in the air, and Chamberlain gets ahead on that one. But Lexington comes. Ooh, Kearney gets that one. Nice job. They attack the middle. Kirsten Gardner now has it here off the pass of Estraka. One-on-one there with Arlie Ortiz. Booches it across middle, and Lexington gets a foot on that one was Jeanette Ortiz. It's going to be a nice job there. Picked up in the middle. And Lexington gets out of the zone, but miscommunication on the pass there, and it's going to roll out of bounds. Bearcat ball with 4:38 and counting here in the first half. 1-0 the score in first half. Kearney receives the inbound here. About the 35, it's Chamberlain. Chamberlain gets a foot. One-on-one there is the Minute Maid. They're going to come away with it. Still battling. Oh, nice play there, but Kearney gets a foot on it. Minute Maid receive it. They're going to attack here to the near sideline. Barraza has it. One-on-one there. Kearney comes away with it. Passes it to the middle. Straka has it. Straka one-on-one. Ortiz, nice defense, gets a foot and kind of disrupts the play. And Straka is going to send this one out of bounds. So Jeanette Ortiz is going to inbound it here for the Minute Maid. Senior defender for Lexington. Sends this one in. Kirsten Garner gets the left foot on that one. One-on-one. Nice job there by Kearney. Nice pressure by the Minute Maid, though, but Kearney gets out the pass. Passes inside. Kearney one-on-one there. Goes to Garner. Garner puts up a shot, and Ortiz is there to block it, though. Flings it across middle. Another great job there by the Lexington defense to get this one out. They're going to send this one over, and it's going to roll out behind the goalkeeper, and it's going to be another Kearney Lady Bearcat corner kick.
Approaching just a little over 3 minutes as we're going on here.
So Kirsten Garner subs in this game with Aubrey Ventura. Subbing out, I believe. It's going to be Kearney's.
Josie Murray, and we do not have her on our roster here.
So that was always kind of the fun thing about soccer. You can give out a varsity jersey throughout the whole season. Sometimes you just don't know who they are. So
that might be Kaylee Harsh if we're looking at the JV roster too.
We'll figure that out later in the game. But the play on Kearney just above the goal post and out of bounds. So it's going to be a goal kick here for the Minute Maid. 2:25 and counting here in the first half. Kearney up after the Kirsten Garner goal. Kirsten Garner receives, and it's going to be, I believe, a foul. Oh, no, it was out of bounds. Yellow line's kind of hard to see from over here, I can tell you that.
Used to those big white lines for football.
So they're going to attack it there. It's Jeanette Ortiz. Kicks it away, but Kearney picks it off. Sends this one across the middle, but Ortiz is there with the right foot sent it. As Claire Fogo comes away, but Kearney gets it. Worley has a nice little between the leg. Kearney puts up a shot, and it's going to be,
just left.
Nice shot there by the Bearcats. Number 7, that was Jillian Moomey. Had the right idea. Got under Alyssa Winter, but was just left of the goalpost. And so it's going to be a corner kick for Kearney, as they believe they're going to say Winter got a foot or some sort of touch on that ball.
Vancouver for the corner.
Sends this one in the middle. It's in the air long
Carries.
enough. Comes away. One-on-one. Lexington needs to get it out here, and they do, but Kearney picks it off, and Lexington gets it, but Kearney puts up a shot blocked there by Fago. Still in the area, and Winter's going to scoop that one up, and a prime opportunity for Kearney to try to get it, but the Lexington defense was there for that one.
Kearney did a good job there, staying around, trying to get the ball bouncing around, but just bouncing around too much, couldn't get a good shot off.
And there it is, under a minute of play here in the first half, 1-0 the score in favor of the Bearcats. Here in this game one of a doubleheader, with the boys game coming up after the conclusion of this one in the senior day announcements. So we got 38 seconds in counting as a goal kick. As Marlene Vargas is going to kick it away here for Lexington. We're glad to have you here for this one. 1-0 the score. Vargas kicks it away. Nice job there by Arlie Ortez comes away with it, but Kearney gets a header on it.
15 seconds.
Got 15. Kirsten Garner one-on-one makes a move. She's going to cut in the middle, but Lexington gets a foot on that one. You hear the PA announcer for Clark announcing, and that's going to do it as Alyssa Winter comes away, and she is just going to hold on to it as the clock expires here for the first half. So at the end of the first half, it was a Kirsten Garner goal, gives the Bearcats a 1-0 lead. So we're going to step aside for a little bit. We'll take a quick break. We'll come back. We'll kind of recap that first half and give you some keys for the second half, and more. Don't go anywhere. This is Lady Bearcat Soccer on the Bearcat Sports Network, brought to you by First National Bank.
Life is already full of things to worry about. Like mornings. With First National free checking, we've eliminated the worry. Life is already full of things to worry about. Like mornings. With First National free checking, we've eliminated the worry. Life is already full of things to worry about. Like mornings. With First National free checking, we've eliminated the worry. Life is already full of things to worry about. Like mornings. With First National free checking, we've eliminated the worry. Life is already full of things to worry about. Like mornings. With First National free checking, we've eliminated the worry. Life is already full of things to worry about. Like mornings. With First National free checking, we've eliminated the worry. Life is already full of things to worry about. Like mornings. With First National free checking, we've eliminated the worry. Life is already full of things to worry about. Like mornings. With First National free checking, we've eliminated the worry. Life is already full of things to worry about. Like mornings. With First National free checking, we've eliminated the worry. Life is already full of things to worry about. Like mornings. With First National free checking, we've eliminated the worry. Life is already full of things to worry about.